Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. So tonight, Selena Johnson, she is the ex-wife of J.J. Williams from Bring It and Bell Collective, and the mother of Sanjay Star and Sky from DD4L from Dancing Dolls. So she has a two-part confessions or telling her story her way that's out, and we're gonna go over part one. So let's get into it. So Selena starts off talking about JJ, her ex-husband. She was like, someone who's not over her, someone who has continued to drag her name in the mud, and she lets us know that she was the one that left him, and she is really tired of it. So Selena is alleging that JJ has a dark side, the side that we don't know. She said that we get the good side, the god darn it side, and she says she and her daughters know him and we don't. She also said that his stepdaughter, she has experienced it as well. So she didn't specify who she was talking about that was doing a live, right? And I'm making an assumption that it was Soguchi's daughter D. She said that she blamed Selena's daughters were blamed for being colorist. Then she said that D said she kind of made it up, and then she blamed the audience. So I'm assuming that's who she's talking about because I do remember D going live. And then she went ahead and said that JJ wanted Sanjay, Star, and Sky to promote this particular show, and they didn't want to do that. And she didn't want them to do it because that would put them in a bad light. So Selena said that they accused her daughters of being bullies, and she said that's not who they are at all. She said that somebody was subtweeting, and it wasn't her girls who were doing that. She also said that her children had people in their inboxes asking them to unalive themselves as well as her grandson because allegedly they were saying that D was treated badly. And this really hurt her because, she's lost her son. So this did not sit right with Selena at all. So I'm saying allegedly here because I wasn't here for that. But she said she just couldn't go back to JJ. She had to leave him so many times because he was a compulsive liar, a serial cheater, and he was verbally, physically, and mentally abusive to her. And that's her story. Now she goes into when JJ and Sophia got casted on Bell Collective. Selena said that she was Latrice's first pick to be on Bell Collective, but at that time she hadn't told anybody about her fiance. She said she really wasn't talking about it because she was still trying to get through the death of her son. She said so Latrice had come back and she mentioned JJ and the girls. And she was like, yeah. And she said she was still trying to protect him. But she told Latrice, yeah, they would be great for the show. Selena says she'll sit up here and she'll talk good about these people. I'm guessing JJ and Sophia. She said they have dogged her, slandered her name, talked about her in Mississippi. And she's like, I'm still speaking well of them. Like she is really sitting in disbelief. Selena said everything happens for a reason. And she said if it wasn't for the fact that JJ and Sophia had got on Bell Collective, she wouldn't be sitting right here telling us this now, right? She said Latrice had called her back again and said, why didn't you tell me how they were? And Selena's response was, I was going to let you find that on your own. Maybe she should have gave her a heads up if she felt a certain kind of way. Selena said that JJ has narcissistic traits, right? And she said she feels like he's going to come after her after this interview. She said, but he will be upset because he will feel like she's going against him. When in fact, what she is doing is standing up for herself. So I guess we'll see how that's going to go. She said JJ was real controlling and, like he was in her head. But she also said that she wrote his mother a note to explain to his mother why she was leaving him because she felt like he would explain to his mother his side and never see her side or what she's saying is the truth. And all of this is alleged because I was not there. Let's keep going. Selena says she's always been in her children's life, right? She's the mother. I don't doubt that. But she also said that sometimes she would even get them ready for bed before she dropped them off to JJ. So, like, why would you get them ready for bed and not just put them in the bed? Why did they have to be dropped off after they've had their bath and ready for bed? Did Selena work at night? Is that why she was doing that? I think we need that answer. Now we're about to get into Latrice's event where the tussle happened. Because let's just get into it. So she started talking about Latrice's wig event, and then she went on into So Gucci and a mall scenario with the kids where she felt like So Gucci was rude. Then she came back to Latrice's event. She said that So Gucci came into her space as she was talking with Tambra and nobody called her over. Let's look at the video. Now, Selena said Tambra didn't call her over, but she clearly is calling her over and reaching out for a hug. And Selena says she came into her space intentionally. But after this conversation that Gucci was having with Tambra about her outfit and everything, Gucci walks away. Now, Selena's standing there. Nobody's saying anything. She walks away, and Selena reaches out. So, I think that was not factual. So Selena says that she always has gone into Gucci's space to speak to her. And from the video, it looks like she still wanted to speak to her because she reached out and she asked her, is Tamara the only one that you see over here? Now, what we do know about Selena is speaking to someone when you come in the room, that's real big for her. So that's how that went down. So now she's back talking about Dee's live, right? When Dee said that she wished that Selena was her mom. Selena was like, even though she kind of said something different later on, but they were kids and they want to have fun, and that's just what she allowed them to do. So then she went on to talk about getting a sonogram to find out what was the gender of her baby when she was pregnant with Sanjay. And she said that was supposed to be a great day for her. And then she didn't finish that thought. She went on to say that the girls are older now and JJ feels like they're going against him since they're older and vocal. So he doesn't like when they speak their mind. I'm guessing that's what she's saying. She said that, JJ always talks about not having boys and he missed his grandson's first birthday party. And then there was something came up at the bottom that said that he caused. And she said she doesn't care what had gone on. She was not going to miss the baby's birthday. So we need to figure out what that is. So now we're back to Latrice's event. And she said, so Gucci had come back to her a couple of times, right? And that's when she started talking. And that's when she started defending herself. Let's look at the footage. So this is the part when So Gucci calls Selena an extra. So she turns around and says, I'm not talking to an extra. Selena says, who you talking about? And she's walked off. She's walking off. She's walking off and she turns around. And Tambra says it's happening so fast. And it's not good. And then she turns around and halfway walks off again. And then there they go. So I'm just giving videos for reference. And we can talk about it in the comments. Let's keep going. Selena said at this point, the only reason that Sophia is being talked about is because of her. Because Sophia's name is in the same sentence as hers. How do y'all feel about that? Selena said that she had friends that she lost because of JJ. They wouldn't even come to the house if he was going to be there. She also said that he wouldn't let her have a cell phone, and he told her he didn't have one, but later she found out that he had one in his truck. Okay. So Selena said he's always been jealous of her and the girls' relationships. Then she pulls out all these cards that children make their parents, for Easter, Mother's Day, and all that. But of course, she would actually have that. Now, Father's Day is in June, so I don't know if they were making macaroni cards for their daddy, but Selena definitely has the cards from her kids. Now, Selena also just said that people have been coming on her social media page asking her why is she trying to turn the girls against Sophia. She said that's not true. That's crazy. She alleged that JJ told her daughter's boyfriend how to not get caught cheating. And the answer is to go out of the country. Now, that's alleged, honey. I wasn't there for that, but that's wild. Selena got very emotional at the end of this video with the loss that she's had in her life. And she's going to do a part 2. So We'll be waiting for that. We can talk about it. It's your girl Millie Chan. Bye, y'all.